Yes, people, what is happening? Welcome back to AN Sports for the Hoops Pod NBA. Finally, it's been a while since obviously we did the Hoops Pod NBA. But we're here to talk. We're just here to talk about the off season so far, how our teams are shaping up for next season, and some of the moves that have happened in recent times. Some of the fixtures have also been released, so we'll talk about that one as well. The most important days in the NBA season. We'll talk about that. But guys, King, welcome back, bro. It's been a couple weeks. I hope you're well, man. And Justin, it's been a while as well since we spoke. But welcome back, man. It's been a good few weeks, isn't it, since we last did a show. But how you been, and how you both been? All good?
I'm good. I know King just came back from vacation and he's feeling under the water, but I hope he's doing well and yeah, everything's good here.
King, bro, talk to me,
Yeah,
man.
all good, all good. Struggling to talk, but apart from that, everything's good. Everything's good over here.
Hope you wasn't shouting too much at the Chelsea team for not backing a goal against Crystal Palace on the weekend. But listen, we move. The fixtures are out, guys. I can't lie to you. I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for the fixture list every single year. As a Celtics fan, you already know what fixtures I look forward to the most. It's the Celtics Lakers one. I always say, let me find when we're playing the Lakers, and I'm a dip. I don't care about the fixtures no more. But it's also been announced today that Chicago Bulls are also retiring. How do you say it? Derrick Rose's jersey. They're retiring Derrick Rose's jersey. I want to know your thoughts on that, Derek. Do you think Derrick Rose deserves to have his shirt retired? Do you think the Chicago Bulls are making the right move? Talk to me, guys.
Kane,
Justin, go.
I'll let you go first on this one.
I think so. I think he's one of the biggest what if stories in NBA history. I think obviously he won the MVP with them. Um, if it wasn't for injuries, I think he could have had a much greater career. But yeah, I just think it's a sign of respect. He's had a good career. It's been struggles. He's had a lot of injuries, so I think they're doing it because he's one of their he's one of their own. So it makes sense for them. I just think they're the only team that would do it.
Justin?
Like I told you in the green room, Derrick Rose deserves this. I know it's against us. I know it's against the Boston Celtics. I know it's in Chicago. But let's be honest, all the Bulls fans are gonna be overwhelmed after Derrick Rose jersey retirement because we're gonna smoke them January 24th.
I hope so. I hope so. I really hope so, bro. You know what it is, right? Jersey retirement nights are always, fun to spoil, especially when LeBron James spoiled Paul Pierce's jersey retirement night, if I'm not mistaken. I think he spoiled that night. So I really, really, really wanna, win against Chicago Bulls that day. Hopefully,
Didn't
Josh.
didn't
Hopefully, Josh.
Cleveland also do that to Kevin Garnett?
Cleveland also did to Kevin Garnett. No, it was not Kevin Garnett. It was Dallas.
Oh, that's right. Dallas. Okay,
Dallas.
Dallas did it. Dallas did that to
And
Kevin Garnett.
Marcus Smart
Okay.
got fouled on a 3-point play, and then
Oh, that's right.
and,
That's right.
and,
So yeah, Boston's gonna destroy him then.
I hope so, man. But Justin, I wonder your thoughts on obviously the Celtics in the offseason so far. Obviously, Marcus Smart going to the Lakers, and obviously,
Nah, nah,
we signed
nah.
Boucher to a new deal. I can't lie to you, bro. The summer league Celtics, they look good though. I can't lie, they look good. But I want to know your thoughts on the Celtics so far this offseason, and what are you feeling going into next season? Because, like I said, they've made a couple moves. That they picked up. They traded away. What's it called? They traded away
Drew Holiday, Kristaps Porzingis.
Georges Niang. They traded away
Well, yeah,
for
that was
for the
given.
Utah,
That was given.
and we picked up Ron Harper Jr. as well recently. I think he shot like what 30 something percent from three last year.
Oh, I haven't watched any of his games, so I couldn't tell you.
But I want to know your thoughts of the Celtics going to next season, bro. Because obviously I'm a Celtics fan as well. Obviously, we've been talking about the Celtics for a long time now. But I want to know your thoughts on the season going into next season. Sorry.
I don't want injuries going into the November 23rd game against Orlando because, like I told you in the green room, Ikevan, I'm going to that game in Boston. I know Tatum's going to be out. That's the only injury I'm expecting to see on the injury report. But I don't want anybody on the injured list. I don't want any of our rookies on the injured list. I don't want anybody to be injured. So, am I happy with this offseason? No, I'm not. I'm not happy with this offseason. Are we going to be fine? Yes, we are, because we got Anthony Simons coming off the bench. We got Peyton Pritchard finally starting. So I don't know. I'm just not happy with the whole offseason. I'm happy with the drafts, but I'm not happy with the offseason.
And obviously, like we had Derek White, Jalen Brown. Obviously, we heard the news about Jalen Brown's dad today. Messed up. I
Yeah.
don't know why.
By the way, I need to reiterate what Green Run Deep said on Instagram. Just because Jalen Brown's dad did that does not mean it's Celtics news. So anybody that's reposting that, stop. It's not Celtics news.
Facts. Facts. And the sale to Bill Chisholm has finally been finalized. Obviously, we we heard that Wick is no longer going to run as governor, but he's still going to be.
Honestly, that's good. That's a good thing.
But apparently he's still going to work with Boston, not as a governor though. But I want your thoughts on the whole 6 billion transaction, because obviously he's gonna be here now rather than 2028. You know what I'm trying to say? He's gonna work as a Celtics governor. Do you think he's gonna be this penny pinching guy where he's gonna save up money? He's gonna do this penny pinching thing, or do you think it's gonna be nah? We're gonna get to what Wick did and just make it better, make the Celtics more richer.
Continue what Wick did, but not be a championship contender this year. Like I know I keep saying that. I know, but we're gonna be playoffs. I know we're gonna be in playoffs, but we're not. If Tatum comes back in March, okay, cool. We'll be championship contenders. If he does it, if he's out for the rest of the year, like Damian Lillard and Tyrese, 2027 will be the year that we compete for a title.
Because we'll still have to make moves. We'll still have to sign some players. Anthony Simons is a good move in my opinion. I think it's a really underrated move. I think people are looking at the Celtics and be like, oh wow, Anthony Simons. I think he suits us so well because he loves. You know what it is with the Celtics? They shoot a lot of threes. They chuck up a lot of 3-pointers. We all seen the stats of Anthony Simons last season. We all seen that how good he's been from three last season. We know what his qualities are. We know how good he can be on defense. We know he can take a game on his back. So listen, people are panicking too much about the Celtics, saying that we should tank, we should quit, we should just give up next season and compete the following season. As a Celtics fan myself, it's painful to read such messages from people who just want to lose on purpose just to get somebody that you might not get. You know what it is. It sucks because you were just competing for a championship not so long ago. To have this loser mentality of saying, "Oh, we want to lose just to get AJ DeBanza," God knows it will even be in position to get AJ DeBanza. God knows if you even want AJ DeBanza. You might want someone else. You know what I'm trying to say, bro? So all I keep hearing is, "Oh, let's tank for AJ. Oh, let's tank for this. Let's tank for that." As a Boston Celtics fan, reading that, bro, I can't lie to you. I don't like this. I don't like reading what I see, because it's just to want your team to lose to get a draft pick is such a loser mentality. Okay, if you're in the position where we're too many games back from the playoffs, okay, maybe I'd agree with you, sure, but to say that at the start of the season before the season has even started yet, the fact that Jalen Brown is going to be your number one star, they're already writing off the whole season. It's like loser mentality, bro, and this is what I don't like about Celtics fans. They love to overreact to so many things, and they love to say, "Oh wow, let's just lose on purpose so we can get this, let's get that." Not everything that glitters is gold. If you lose on purpose and you don't get what you want, then you've just wasted a whole entire season doing absolutely nothing. You know what I'm trying to say? That's just what it is, bro. And it's just I want us to go and go and win games. I want us to be better than last season. But I know we're not gonna be better than last season. But come on, we can still win games like as normal. We can still be a normal Celtics team. You know what I'm trying to say? We can still compete. Not for the championship necessarily, but compete, be a tough team in the East. Because I genuinely think, and people call me crazy, but I genuinely believe Eastern Conference semifinals is our ceiling this season. Still, with this team, I still believe we can get the semifinals with the Celtics team.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I think we're going to get to the semifinals too, but we're not going to get to the conference finals.
Who knows? Who knows? If Tatum comes back in that period, maybe. Because, like I said, it all depends on the injuries we pick up, we sustain and pick up throughout the season as well. If Jaylen Brown's out for a lengthy period, then there's going to be problems, 100%. If Jaylen Brown is going to be back, if he's fully fit, and his knee is not troubling him, we'll be fine. Because don't forget, Jaylen Brown, Derek White, Payne Pritchard. Look at how many points these three can score together. Look at how many points they can score together. And you have Anthony Simons off the bench as a facilitator as well. Don't forget. You have Anthony Simons off the bench as a facilitator. So I wouldn't even worry too much about the Celtics being mediocre. I wouldn't think we were mediocre. It's just missing that one big guy. It's just missing Jason Tatum. That's it. So the way they're just trying to get us out of these games, MLK Day, we're there. Okay, cool. We're playing, what was it? We're playing Detroit.
Detroit in Detroit.
And we're not playing Christmas Day. Okay, fair enough. We're not playing. Obviously,
but we played on Christmas for the past 10 seasons.
Yeah, I would have loved to have played the season and get revenge after what happened last season. To be fair, but obviously you can't always get what you want. We're not playing on rivalry week because the Celtics and Lakers ain't valued enough. Apparently. What else was I gonna say? We're not playing on opening night. The Lakers and Warriors are once again playing on opening night, so we'll talk about that in a bit. But listen, I love it. I love that they're writing us off, man. Keep writing us off. And the NBA Cup groups are out as well, so we'll talk with the NBA Cup groups in a bit. But I want to know your thoughts, more thoughts on the Celtics. Just to quickly finalize your overall thoughts and off-season moves. Chris Boucher, Ron Harper Jr. and what's it called? Who else did we pick up again? Another free agent signing, if I'm not mistaken. It was another player we picked up from the Utah Jazz. We signed him from the Utah Jazz, if I'm not mistaken. I forgot who. But even then, like I still want to hear your final thoughts, and then I'll ask King if he's here.
Oh no, just let's see where the season goes.
King, obviously, me and Justin were discussing about the Boston Celtics off season, and then people are, I think, overreacting too much about how this team being bad. I don't think it's bad. Obviously, it's not going to contend for a championship, but you have Anthony Simons, you have Jaylen Brown, Derek White, Payton Pritchard. You still got a good core there of players. You brought in Chris Boucher on a 1-year deal. We might have been cutting costs, but I can't lie to you. Our roster is still looking good. It's still looking strong. I want to hear your thoughts on the Celtics going into next season. Just your honest thoughts on next season.
I think the Celtics will be a lower level playoff team, so maybe your 4th to 6th spot, maybe that around.
That's fair. That's fair.
I don't think you'll be top 3 just because of Jason Tatum. That's a big loss. But anytime a team loses their superstar, they're gonna lose games based on just that alone, because he's going to be a difference maker in certain games. And also it changes the way teams play against you, because normally when Jason Tatum's on the court, that's a problem that they have to deal with. They don't have to deal with that, so they're going to be looking at Jaylen Brown as the number one option, and you can see him as the number one option can be 50-50. He can either go real good or go real bad. and that means double teams, triple teams on him, and then you're going to ask the other guys to have to do
Step
things,
up.
which is going to lose you games because by losing Jason Tatum, your number one guy's worse, your number two guy's worse, your number three guy's worse, just naturally. So it's one of them ones where you'll probably lose 10 to 15 games, but that will get you your fourth to sixth spot. So you'll be a playoff team. But will you make it out of the East? Probably not. I think there are teams in the East that are better currently constructed just because of health and things
Yeah,
of that nature. But you never
that's
know.
fair.
The season's a very long one, and yeah, I don't think it's a tanking season. I think it's a tanking season only if you have a bad start. If
Yeah,
you have a bad start to the season and you feel like maybe halfway through that there's nothing from this season, maybe you're better off tanking to get a top pick because the ceiling of next year's rookies is really high, and then it makes your team younger because I think that's what the Celtics need to do. They need to reduce their money and make their team younger. So that's what they've been doing in the off season.
Obviously if Jason Tatum does come back in March, let's say he does come back in March, and the Celtics are looking relatively good. Let's say a top 3 or 4 seed in the East. Does that make us contenders automatically if Tatum does come back?
No, because you never know what level he'll be at when he comes back.
Good point.
With a long-term injury, you don't know the impact that will have on him, and you don't want to rush him back as well. So you're gonna have to treat him like very limited, restricted minutes. So it's gonna be a difficult one to see if he'll be ready by the time the playoffs come around. So yeah, it's a difficult one. I think this next season's just about building team chemistry, making your team younger. Obviously, because of the way the second apron works, you had to get rid of two of your veteran players in terms of Porzingis and Drew Holiday. So that changes the dynamics of the team. So I would just use the season as a season to bed in to see which guys you're going to keep, which guys you're going to move on. And then once Jason Tatum come back next season, then you can go again for the title.
Because you know what it is, bro. During the summer league, right? And I'll make this last point, and I will stop and I'll move on. Yeah, because I watched the summer league, yes, and I know the summer league ain't the same level as the real NBA. Sure.
Yeah.
But what I've seen was I've seen so many of these I've seen so many players like crashing the board. I see a lot of players going for it. Charles Bassey was one of the players I was really impressed with. Amari Williams, another player I was very impressed with. So if we can bring these guys into the squad, and obviously we got Ron Harper Jr. as well, who also scored 36% from the field last year, 36% from three last season. So that's another 3-point shooter you have right there off the bench. So Ron Harper Jr. and then you have more good players, and then you have what was his name again? Justin, that guy. That the center that was grabbing the rebounds again. I forgot his name. Kenneth Lofton Jr. I think was it Kenneth Lofton Jr. If I'm not mistaken, one of these guys, Kenneth Lofton Jr. or something.
I think so. Yeah.
These guys were playing really really good basketball, and that's the one thing I wanted to see. And you know what it is? If we can develop these guys into the first team, we're looking like okay, the bench. All of a sudden, that makes us stronger. Because if you can develop these guys that you already that you drafted or you have in your G League team, bring them up to the first team and develop them. If they come good, all of a sudden your squad is looking okay. Like you're looking like you're ready to start building going forward with more depth, with more size in squad, with the quality of the players that you already have. Plus the addition of Tatum coming back next year, fully healthy, hopefully. That's a championship, probably contending team with maybe more draft picks and ton of draft picks, more moves that you make next season. You know what I'm trying to say. So that's just what I think. So I think the Celtics will use this year as a retooling year, sort of restructuring year. Do I think we'll be a playoff team? Yes. Do I think we'll be a 60-win team like last season? No. I think we'll be 47. I think we'll be a 47-win team. That's my ceiling with the Celtics this year. I think we'll go 47 wins, and I think we'll make the semifinals at best. That's the ceiling for me this season. Semifinals and a 47-win team. I will happily take that all day, every day. I will happily take that because you know what it is with me, right? Sometimes when teams decide to scrap a whole season, when they decide to tank, sometimes you don't get the pick. Sometimes you don't get the lottery pick because the Chicago Bulls, they didn't get the pick. They missed out on the pick. And Dallas Mavericks weren't even the worst team in the league, and they got the number 1 pick. Yes, there might be some scandal behind that, but it just goes to show you don't have to be the worst team to get to get a lottery pick. So that's just my thoughts on it. I don't see why tanking is the way forward. If you want to trade for a pick, try and do what we did, like we did to the Brooklyn Nets. We scammed 3 of their good draft picks. We scammed their 2017 draft pick, 2018 draft pick, 2019 draft pick, 16 draft pick as well, excuse me. So yeah, this is just what I want to keep doing. I just want to keep, making moves throughout and just keep improving the team, retooling the team. So this year, look, I'm still looking forward to the season. I still think we'll be a good team. I don't think we'll be a championship contending team, but I still think the Celtics will be a good team. Whether I think we'll be the same as last season or the same as before last season is a different question because, like I said, it depends on the availability of Jason Tatum next season. If he can come back in March, if he's back fit the same in March, I think we'll be much better. Do I think he'll come back? I don't want him to. Do I think he will? Possibly, because he's working really hard to get his way back into the squad. So I have a feeling he'll be back in March. Although, do I want him to be back? Not really. I don't want to rush him back. But at the same time, if his body is ready, I can't argue. It's his body at the end of the day. So that's just my thoughts on the Celtics going into the offseason. We're going to talk about now the fixtures that have come out. So I'm going to read the fixtures out, and you guys just leave me your thoughts on that, yeah? So on Christmas Day, so opening night, we have the Golden State Warriors and the Los Angeles Lakers. We have Houston at OKC. That's the opening night games. OKC gonna open the season with the ring night ceremony at home to Houston. Kevin Durant versus his former side. Damn, that's gonna be a cracker of a game. And obviously you had the Lakers Warriors, LeBron versus Steph. Thoughts on that? Thoughts on opening night games? Do you think that's valid, or do you think the other team should be in that?
No, that's the perfect opening night. You get the old guard in terms of LeBron versus Curry, which is what people want to see. And then you get the 2 teams that you're gonna think are gonna come out the West in Houston, OKC. That's a future conference finals matchup or semifinals matchup. So yeah, you get the best of both, and then you get KD going back home. So yeah, storylines, two good games. I think the Houston OKC game will be the better match to watch, or the better game to watch. But yeah, it should be fun opening night.
Justin?
All right. Oh, no. I had to put my Whopper down for this one. I know there's some Celtics fans that are pretty much upset that we're not playing opening night like to begin the season, but I think what most NBA fans need to know is if you're the reigning defending NBA champions, you always play like the first Tuesday of a regular season.
Yeah, that's what we did last.
Right, that's what we did last year against the Knicks, and we killed the Knicks in the regular season.
Oh yeah, we did. We smoked them.
I think
we should have smoked them in the playoffs.
I think Kevin Durant versus Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is box office, and I think I'm glad this is the first game of the NBA slate. And I do agree with Kane. Stephen Curry versus LeBron James is a box office as well. because you never know if this is Stephen Curry's and LeBron James's final season in the NBA.
That's true.
So if this is Steph Curry's and LeBron James's final year in the NBA, then what better way to have a final opening day game than Lakers Warriors? But Kevin Durant to see Oklahoma's championship in the Raptors. Oh man, yeah, that's the game I'm looking forward to the most.
That's gonna be box office, like Justin said. I 100% agree. Let me get to the comments real quick. There's 2 comments to get through. Injuries can't be stopped. These athletes are using their bodies too much. I agree with you on that one, 100%. It's overuse of body, overplaying, too many games in my opinion, fixture congestion as well, and yeah, that's just my thoughts on that. Draft picks over championship. That's the problem for every sports. This is the loser mentality that they have. Unless your team is just really, really, really bad, then I'd say tank. But the fact that the Celtics have two of the three players that have competed for the championship, maybe even four, I could say. The fact that the Celtics still have 4 players in that roster that was in the championship roster and saying the tank, that just blows my mind, because I'm just wondering what is the mentality from these fans, because Jalen Brown's leading the team. That doesn't mean we're all of a sudden bad. It just doesn't mean we'll be better, but that doesn't make us worse. That doesn't make us horrible, unless injuries happen and we just like, yeah, okay, then fair enough, cool. But I don't want. But the mentality for the Celtics fan should be, we should always be competing every single season on top. So yeah, big up to you, Roger. Big up to you guys. Big up to you in the chat. Make sure you guys slap the likes. Let's get a 15 likes, people, and let's get a 410 subs, guys. We're literally 4 subs away from 410. If you guys could sub, that'd be fantastic. And that makes me 90 subs away from 500 subs. So guys, keep on subscribing, keep on liking the video, and keep on sharing. Leave your comments in the chat as well. If you have any questions to ask us, people, and we'll be answering that. And Celtics versus Sixers, King and Justin. Obviously, us three are fans of the teams involved in that game. On opening week, we have. Let me just have a look at the pictures real quick. On opening week, we've got. So the first game will be Houston OKC. It's going to be Lakers Warriors, Charlotte Brooklyn, Knicks Cavs, Magic Heat, Hawks Raptors, Celtics Sixers, Bulls Pistons, Grizzlies Pelicans, Bucks Wizards, Jazz Clippers, Mavs Spurs, Suns Kings. Wemby versus Cooper Flag is going to be cool. It's going to be so much fun to watch. So I will keep an eye on that one. Suns Kings, Blazers Wolves, and last but not least, the Pacers start the season up against OKC. The Warriors play the Nuggets and such. So yeah, that's just a few opening games that from teams. Obviously, Celtics Sixers is going to be a good TD Garden matchup on the first game of the season. Joel Embiid, Paul George, Tyrese Maxey, Jalen Brown, Derek White, Peyton Pritchard, Anthony Simons, and more. But yeah, that's a good opening night game, isn't it, King? Obviously, me and you are. I'm a Celtics fan. You're a Sixers. Justin's a Celtics fan. We'll definitely preview that game when the time comes close, and we'll definitely preview the whole season. But MLK Day, it's not MLK Day, Christmas Day. Christmas Day fixtures. Let me get the Christmas Day fixtures out. Do we have Thanksgiving games or no more? No, Justin. We don't have Thanksgiving games, do we?
No, because that belongs to the NFL.
Right. Let me bring up the Christmas games. So the Christmas games are. Hold on. Here it is. Knicks Cavs, Spurs Thunder, Warriors, Mavs, Lakers, Rockets, Nuggets, Timberwolves. That is the Christmas Day fixtures that have been released. Thoughts on that, Justin?
I think the only
The
game that
Lakers.
I'm looking forward to on Christmas Day is, of course, the NBA champion Oklahoma City Thunder. The rest,
Well, the Lakers Rockets might be a good game as well. Hopefully, the Rockets get the win though.
okay, yes, but if you're talking about like leading up to it, yeah, no, it's Oklahoma City Thunder, but King, uh, they put us up against you for the first game of our regular season. Like, okay, I get it. Last year we opened up against the Knicks. This year we're opening up against you guys. Like,
The, the
oh
six.
no, oh no.
It's always at home though. It's at home though. I am gonna obviously back my boys on game one.
Yeah, we play you a lot early season. I think within like the first couple months, we play you like 3 times. But
Yeah,
we're
you
gonna
also
we're
play
gonna
you
we're
also
gonna,
play
we're
us
gonna
on
lose that game.
you also play us on Halloween night in Philadelphia.
I don't know what my team's gonna be like next season because injuries, etc., etc. I don't know if I don't know what Embiid's situation at the moment is. Hopefully he's healthy for the first game. Paul George is probably not going to play the first game. You got Maxi, then you got the new kid Edgecombe. You got the rookie last year as well. So I don't know. I don't know. 76ers for me is a wait and see kind of team. We don't know what we're gonna get from them. So I can't even I can't even say that we're gonna win the opening game or what we're gonna do this season because I don't know. We live and die by the health of Embiid. If Embiid is healthy, then playoff team. If he's not, um, tank for whoever's top 3 pick next season. Keep
Tank for
tanking.
AJ. Tank for AJ.
Yeah, tank for AJ. Obviously we didn't capture the flag because the team thought they tried to win games, which I don't know why they did last season. We know
Oh,
full well we weren't winning games. So yeah, man.
I
Second time round lucky.
I wonder what the tagline is going to be for when Kane says like tank for AJ. Is it going to be like tank for the phenomenal one?
innit? Gonna put these on. Mm.
oh,
Uh,
man, I miss the enjoyment of the NBA streams, man. I can't wait for the season to come back. Honestly, I generally can't wait for the season to come back. Had to get an NBA
but
stream somewhere in the off season, you know.
also, Kane, what are your thoughts on the Christmas Day games for the NBA?
Yeah, Christmas Day games. I wanna.
Name each one so I can go through them.
So I'll bring it up for you here. It's Knicks, Cavs, Thunder,
That'll be
Spurs.
an interesting one. Knicks Cavs will be interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be in New York though. Christmas Day.
Oh
Which is
yeah,
gonna
that'll be a fun game because obviously
the Garden.
those two will
The
be
Garden.
probably the better teams in the East.
The Garden is gonna be lit, bro. I can't lie.
Yeah, yeah. I think those will be top 2 in East for me.
Don't forget though, there is Thunder versus Spurs as well. Wemby versus SGA. That's gonna be a
Yeah,
good game.
that'll be fun. That'll be a fun matchup.
And you got Steph Curry versus Cooper Flag.
Huh.
Oh
Shit.
god. That'll be an interesting one. I mean, I don't really care for it. Like it's cool. Cooper Flag, Dallas, Golden State. I
I
don't
would
really
have
care.
this rematch on Christmas Day. To be fair, I
Yeah,
would have rematch on Christmas Day.
I don't see the point of that one. I just think maybe old versus new, but it's not that entertaining.
And then you have
Maybe a less green kicks Cooper Flag in the nuts or something. That might be interesting.
King has come back with some violence on holiday, bro. What happened to you, bro? Where'd you go for 2 weeks, man? Tell the people where you went, bro.
I was in Greece. It was nice. It was nice.
And he
King
came
only
back violent.
he came back Island. You were at Santorini, weren't you?
No, Crete.
Crete. Okay.
Yeah,
And then we obviously have Lakers, Rockets, LeBron, KD.
that'll be a fun matchup. Yeah,
That's gonna
that'll be fun.
it's in LA. And then you have Denver versus Timberwolves. You have Jokic versus Ant.
Yeah, it's not a bad. It's not a bad Christmas day. I mean, I don't know. I feel like the NBA now just doesn't have the same buzz it once did. I don't know what's the difference.
That's fair.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Nuggets, Timberwolves. That's a Western Conference semifinals rematch, isn't it? Or is it a or no? Did the Nuggets didn't play Timberwolves in the playoffs, did they?
No, they didn't. They won the opposite sides.
It
Oh,
was
that's right. Oh, yeah.
Nuggets versus AC.
Oh, that's right. Yep. And OKC destroyed them in Game 7.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the Wolves lost to who did they lose to in the semi?
The Wolves lost to they beat the Warriors and then they lost to the OKC in the conference finals.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they lost in the conference finals. Yeah. Because they beat the Lakers as well, didn't they?
They beat Lakers. They beat Warriors. They didn't capture the Thunder.
No.
As they capture the Thunder. What was I gonna say again? So yeah, and MLK Day. MLK Day. There is a. Oh no, Rivalry Week is first. No. Rivalry.
Yeah.
Let me find Rivalry Week. Rivalry Week. Here it is. No, actually, hold on. Don't forget, guys. NBC, Peacock, Prime, Amazon are gonna be in the NBA this season. Amazon Prime. They're gonna be the NBA this season.
Yep.
So
if you don't have League Pass, if you don't have Prime, you might want to get it because it's like $15 a month. Unless you're like Aikman that has League Pass, I can watch every single team.
Hey,
then
sponsor me, bruv. I can give you a code for the fans. You know, come on, people, sponsor me, man. I'm kidding. Obviously, no sponsor intended. No. I'm just kidding. I don't need.
Is Amazon in the UK as well, or is it just America?
Yeah. It's Amazon Prime. Yes. I think so. At least Amazon Prime. I'm not so sure if it is.
Yeah, Amazon Prime. Yeah.
Let me find Rivals Week. Hold on a minute. Yeah, let me quickly find Rivals Week a minute. I'm trying to find the fixtures for Rivals Week, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, here it is. Found it. So we've got Spurs Rockets. We've got Lakers Nuggets, Cavs Hornets, OKC Bucks, Warriors Mavs, Lakers Clippers, Rockets Detroit, Pacers Thunder, Knicks Sixers, Warriors Timberwolves, and Lakers Mavericks. No Celtics Lakers or no Celtics Heat. That's a bit damning, I can't lie. As people might not rate the Celtics, but come on, the Celtics and Lakers should be on Rivals Week. It should be on Rivals Week, in my opinion. Thoughts on the fixtures I listed? Justin, you want to go first? Okay.
Ken, you can go first on this one if you want, bud.
Celtics Lakers snubbed on Rivals Week.
So who are the rivals?
It was so the first game is Spurs versus Rockets.
Spurs Rockets. Actually, that'll be a good one. Spurs Rockets would be a good one. Wemby versus KD.
NBC, and then we have Lakers Nuggets at Nuggets. Peacockers are gonna show that.
Lakers Nuggets. That's not really a rivalry.
Yeah, it's not a rivalry, but it's more like to do with what's happened over the last couple of years. The Lakers and Nuggets have gone back and forth, and the Nuggets have just taken down the Lakers for some reason, and the Lakers just can't stand the Nuggets probably.
That should be Lakers Clippers or Lakers Celtics.
It should be right. It should be Celtics Lakers, right?
Or Clippers, maybe. That's the rivals.
The Celtics are not even playing on Rivals Week, bro. Oh no, we are, but we're not playing like it's not like rivals weeks get like TV broadcasting. I'm trying to say there should be at
Yeah.
least Celtics Sixers, Celtics Heat, or Celtics Lakers. You know what I'm trying to say? They should have fit. They should have fit one of the one of our games in there. But you play the Knicks on rivals week.
Yeah.
At home.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Then you got the Cavs and the Hornets. I don't know why you're. I don't know why that's on rivals week. I'm sorry.
Cavs Hornets is that's not a rivalry.
That's not a rivalry at all. You got OKC Bucks. Maybe that's a bit of a rivalry, to be honest with you. That's kind of a rivalry at the same time.
Nah, not really.
Kinda, because obviously they played each other in the NBA Cup recently. I know it's not really a big deal, but they played each other recently. So
They're not even close to each other. No, they're not. They're on different conferences. That don't make no sense. The only ones that make sense is if they've played each other in multiple finals and that, but they haven't.
that's still a big game, though. To be fair, even if it's not a rivals week, it's still a big game. Like
Yeah, it's
still
a good game. It's a good game, but that's about it.
That's about it. Then you got Warriors Mavs. That's kind of a rivalry.
Yeah, that can be interesting.
That's gonna be a good. That's gonna be a good game to watch.
Because of the Clay, Steph Curry.
Yeah, because Clay. Yeah, exactly. Clay, Steph Curry, and then you have Lakers Clippers. That's a rivalry. But the Clippers are so irrelevant though.
Yeah.
It's so irrelevant though.
Well, Lakers are playing twice that week.
3 times.
Okay.
No, they might not be playing 3 times, but they're like it's rivals week is like a broadcasting sort of.
Okay, so they're broadcasted twice.
They're broadcasted 3 times on that week.
Okay.
And then there's Rockets versus Detroit, which is kind of a rivalry. Back in the day, it was kind of a rivalry. I'll be honest.
Yeah, but it's not really. No, Detroit
Not
is
really.
more like Detroit. Indiana's more of a rivalry.
They got the Indiana OKC is a rivalry. Now it is.
No.
Now it is. I think now
Detroit, Indiana would have been the better game for that week because that's the choke and the bad boy Pistons.
And then you have the Knicks and the Sixers, kind of a rivalry.
Yeah, that's always that. Yeah, that's a rivalry.
The Dr. J Derby.
Yeah. Philly and New York don't like each other. Philly don't like New York and Boston. So either one of those.
And then you got the Lakers. Warriors Timberwolves. That's not really a rivalry. Let's just be honest.
No, that's just a good game to watch.
It's more of a conference thing, if you ask me. It's not really like a rivalry. It's more like a conference thing. And then you have the Lakers Mavs, which kind of will be a rivalry.
Yeah.
In some time soon. But thoughts on that, guys? I want to know your thoughts on the fixtures, man. Some fixtures shouldn't even be there. Like I said, Celtics Lakers should be in that. Celtics Lakers should be in that. And in my opinion, Celtics Heat, Celtics Sixers should be in that as well.
I don't think the Heat because they're not a good team to watch at the moment. So I don't think they'll put them on TV as much. But Celtic Lakers, should have been a one.
It's the Celtics and the Heat are a rivalry, though. That's the thing. It's more like rivalry.
Yeah.
That's what I say, but it's not because it's.
But they put the big teams on the TV. So Celtics Lakers would have been the one that would have been the rivalry match.
Justin, thoughts?
Yeah, I agree with everything that King's saying. I don't know. Rivalry week to me is not really that much of a big deal. Mainly because we're usually on NBC Sports Boston during rivalry week, so it doesn't really make a big deal for me. So hey, whatever. It's not a big deal for me.
Will there be a trade happening? Maybe. Who knows? Genuinely, who knows at this rate? God knows there might be. Which other games are there going to be on?
What the MLK games?
True. Thank you for bringing that up, bro. I completely forgot about MLK days. Is that it? MLK and Christmas and opening night and rival week?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me find MLK week. Hold on. This is kind of a This is kind of like a what do you call it? Before Thanksgiving sort of thing. We got Detroit versus the Celtics in the NBA Cup. Timberwolves versus OKC, and Houston versus Golden State Warriors. NBA Cup triple header before Thanksgiving. Thoughts?
The NBA Cup is so stupid.
Sorry?
The NBA Cup is so flippin' stupid.
The NBA Cup, bro. The Emirates NBA Cup. Yeah, you men are trying to copy the FA Cup, man. Fuck off. Fuck off, man. The FA Cup.
By the way, I got some breaking Celtics news to go over right now.
All right, sure. Let me find the MLK Day, yeah, and then and we'll get through that. MLK fixtures. Let me find this, yeah. MLK Day fixtures. Oh, by the way, the Memphis Grizzlies. We need to talk about this. The Memphis Grizzlies, 22 years running, on MLK Day. Why have they been snubbed? Why have they been snubbed now? 22 years running, they played on MLK Day. Now they've ruined it. Not playing on MLK Day anymore.
What, Memphis? Is that Jaws
Yeah.
team?
Yeah.
To be honest, he's did too much shooting. That's probably why.
Oh my
He
days.
can't have that on that day. That's a stereotype. It's an MLK day, and he's doing all the shooting and the bomb and the all this. Nah, that's probably why they stopped it. They're like, no, it's too much.
Well, shooting 3-pointers.
Sure.
All right, so this is MLK Day because I remember finding the Celtics Pistons game on here. So January 20th, 20th of January 2026, the Hawks versus the Bucks, the Cavs versus OKC. That is going to be a blockbuster. That is a blockbuster of a game.
Yeah.
Wizards Clippers, that's a dead game. I'll be honest. Knicks Mavericks might be a good game. That might be a decent game to watch.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Sixers Pacers. I think Sixers will destroy them. I'll be honest with you. The Pacers just the season they just don't look like the team, man. No Hallie, no Miles Turner. Siakam's gonna have to do a carry job. God knows Siakam could be traded. Who knows if they want to just tank the season. The Pacers are a team I see tanking.
Yeah, they could. They could.
The Nets and the Suns. That's gonna be a bang average dead game to watch. Nets versus Suns. I'll be honest. The Pistons versus the Celtics will be a good game to watch.
That's gonna be fun. That's a fun game.
Spurs versus Jazz.
Boring.
Warriors Heat will be okay. So the only game I really see looking at it is going to be the Knicks Mavericks, Cavs Thunder. Maybe Hawks and Bucks might be a good game to watch as well. It could be a surprise. Who knows? And the Pistons Celtics.
Yeah. Those are the four.
The Warriors.
Wait, who does the Sixers have again?
The Sixers have the Pacers. You'll win that game.
Yeah, that could have been an interesting game if it wasn't for injuries and the moves made.
Thoughts on that? What do you see? Like, what's your fixture to look out for? Mine's Pistons Celtics because obviously I'm a Celtics fan, and Detroit. We hate Detroit. Celtics fans, we hate Detroit. If you're from Boston, you hate Detroit. Pretty simple. You do not.
Yeah. That's the one will be most interesting. OKC Cavs will be interesting just because that might be the championship matchup.
That's the best game of the week possibly, and you also have Knicks Mavericks. Hawks and Bucks will be a good game to watch as well, in my opinion. I think Hawks and Bucks could be a decent game to watch. The Warriors Heat, I don't know. I'll be honest with you. The Warriors and Heat, I think the Warriors will win that game. The Heat are still rebuilding, in my opinion. I don't see the Heat competing next year. But I want your thoughts on all the fixtures that I read out. Unless you want me to read it out to you again, I can happily do so.
Go ahead, Justin. What do you think?
This must be the boringest MLK Day games ever, besides Hawks, Bucks, and Celtics Pistons.
Didn't we play the Lakers on MLK Day one time?
No.
January 2020, I remember we played on MLK Day.
Okay, well I don't remember that because it was the COVID season.
And we smoked them.
I don't know.
It was before Kobe's passing.
I'm
But
really
yeah,
not. I'm really not interested in the MLK Day games like I used to be.
right. This is gonna be five. This has been 5 years of Kobe's passing already, man. But I can't lie to you. What do you guys think of the games? Like, which games are you looking forward to the most? Like you said, OKC Cavs. Justin, what's your pick for that?
Yeah, probably that.
Yeah,
And
because that could be the finals.
Yeah, if the Cavs actually stay healthy during the playoffs.
Yeah, that could be the finals.
I'm gonna read you guys out the NBA Cup groups as well. NBA Cup.
Before you do, can I get to the news
Yeah.
that I wanted to say?
Oh, sorry about that.
So Anthony Simons has a new jersey number with the Boston Celtics. Can anybody guess what the number is?
24. No. Number 4. Number 4. That was
He's taking Drew Holiday's number here in Boston.
That's sad, man. I missed Drew Holiday already, bro.
The owner's like
already.
the owner is like, hey, we trade you for Drew Holiday. Do you want his number? Sure.
Was he number 4 before Anthony
No,
Simons?
he was number 1.
Who's number
Really?
1 on?
Number 1.
All jerseys are retired in Boston, including number 1.
Oh,
Yeah,
so you couldn't even get the same one.
No.
because we have a lot of legends, huh? Lakers, yeah. Those legends that beat you in finals, huh? Legends.
But yeah, Anthony Simons was number 1 in Portland. Now he's number 4 in Boston.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm kind of surprised that he didn't say like, "Hey Peyton, can I take your number and you can have number 4?"
Hey, give it, bro. Let's give Pritchard the 92, bro, or 91. The guy hit 91 in a pro-am game, bro. Let's give him the 91. Hell, man. Let's give Pritchard his respects, man. Come on, what are we doing?
But yeah, anyways, you can get to the cup games. I just wanted to let you know that's the number.
You're good. I also had to find out. I also had to bring up one more thing before I bring up the NBA Cup. So the Celtics. So the Celtics are playing the Lakers on the.
Can I say one thing quickly?
Yeah, of course. Go ahead.
There's 3 global games as well. Mexico City on November 1st get the Mavs and Pistons. Berlin in Jan 15th they get the Grizzlies versus the Magic, and then London game they get the Grizzlies versus the Magic.
Ugh. They're gonna get the shooter and drummer. Oh my god!
Last year they had to. Sorry to cut in. There was two Paris games last year. Pacers versus Spurs. Both games in Paris.
Yeah, it's a similar thing, but it's in Berlin and London. Grizzlies and Magic.
Are you gonna go to that? You might do. You might as well go to that.
I'll try to, but the prices for games for NBA London game is gonna be ridiculous.
If you buy them now, the tickets are gonna be like at a good price. To be fair.
Nah, it's never really a good price for NBA game.
He's right.
So the Celtics Lakers first game is on 5th of December, which is Father's Day over here in Thailand. But obviously it'll be 6th.
And yep. And guess what? That's exclusive to Amazon.
And guess who is making his return to TD Garden?
Nope, we're not talking about him. We're not talking about him.
Marcus motherfucking Smart.
Well, you talked about him.
Nah, seeing him with purple and gold hurts me, man. Nah, Marcus Smart in the Lakers jersey, man, that sucks. And then we play the Lakers again on February 22nd in Los Angeles.
And that's an NBC Peacock game.
Yep.
So none of the Lakers and Celtics games this year are NBC Sports Boston. They're all Amazon and NBC.
I'm just waiting for Al Horford's return to Boston. I don't know when that's going to be, but apparently Al Horford has a player option that he could return to Boston.
Yeah, I don't see it happening.
You don't see Al Horford returning to Boston. You see him going to Warriors.
Yeah.
Fair enough. And if you want me to read you the Celtics Sixers fixtures, King, if you want me to do that, or you just we'll leave that for another time.
Yeah, go ahead. When we play.
So obviously the first game, that's the first game. The second game is
October 31st.
October 31st. By the way, you do not want to go to Atlanta on 31st of October because you know whenever the Hawks score a 3-pointer, you know what I'm talking about. Whenever you score a 3-pointer, you know what sound they like to make, the Hawk sound. You do not want to go to Atlanta on the 31st of October. Let me tell you that right now. We play the Sixers on the 11th of November in Philly, and we play you guys again. Hold on, tell me that's another time we play you. Oh, we play you on the 1st of March. Obviously, pending the NBA Cup fixtures, we don't know who we're gonna play yet. Pending the NBA Cup fixtures, if we get knocked out, we don't know who we play yet.
So two of those Sixers Celtics games will be NBC Sports Boston. The other two of those games will be one on Amazon and one on NBC.
And here are the NBA Cup groups. I'm gonna read them out to you. So starting off with the East, we got Cleveland Cleveland, Indiana, Atlanta, Toronto, and Washington in Group A. In the West Group A, we got OKC, Timberwolves, Sacramento, Phoenix, and Utah. In East Group B, the Boston Celtics, the Detroit Pistons, the Orlando Magic, Brooklyn Nets, Sixers. And the West Group B, we got the Lakers, the Clippers, Grizzlies, Dallas, and New Orleans. In the East Group C, we got Knicks, Bucks, Bulls, Heat, and Hornets. And in the West Group C, last but not least, we got Rockets, Nuggets, Warriors, Blazers, and the Spurs. Out of the 6 groups I just read you guys, what is the toughest group? In my opinion, I'm already looking at the West Group B. The Lakers, Clippers, Grizzlies, and the Mavericks. You've already got 4 very good teams in that group. You've also got Denver, Rockets, Warriors in Group C. In the Group A, you got Timberwolves and OKC. That's the team I look at. In the East Group A, you have Cleveland and I don't know who else because Pacers, and don't know if the Hawks will be good next. Don't know. So Cleveland's in Group A. Group B, Celtics and Sixers in the same group. We also have Orlando in that group. That could be tough. In the East Group C, the teams I'm looking at are the Knicks and the Bucks. I'm not so sure about the Chicago Bulls and the Miami Heat. Which group, out of all the 6 groups I just read you guys, what is the toughest group you guys have to think out of all that? What is the toughest group? Because I'm looking at the East Group B, bro. At the West Group B, bro. That's like, you know how we say in football, group of death, like you have all the best teams in one group. 3 of the best teams in one group, like with a chance of eliminating one another. I'm looking at West Group B as the group of death in the NBA Cup. What's your thoughts, guys? And yeah. Which group is the toughest group of all? King? Justin?
King, you can go first on this one.
In terms of East, I'd say Group B because Celtics, Pistons, Magic, Sixers, Magic are going to be better this year. Pistons are always a good team. Celtics are going to be what they are, and then Sixers, and then you never know know with the Nets. I like West Group C. Outside of the Trailblazers, the other four teams are top quality teams: Spurs, Warriors, Nuggets, Rockets. And then yeah, to be honest, West Group C or B, either one. But I'm leaning towards C, just because I think those four teams are better than the teams in B.
Which
For
teams?
me,
The West Group C or the West Group East Group C? Which one are you leaning toward? Which, like, out of all the groups that I've read out to you, which
West
group
Group C.
you think West Group C?
Yeah, because you got the Rockets with KD, you got the Nuggets with Jokic, you got the Warriors with thing, and then the Spurs, Wemby.
I think in Group B, you got the Lakers, Clippers, Grizzlies, and Dallas.
No, I think for me, if you look at the four teams in C versus the four teams in B,
Okay.
C is better.
C's
Rockets are better than every team in Group B. Nuggets is better than every team in Group B for me. Warriors are better than most of them, and then Spurs can give each one of those teams a game. Just because of Wemby and that.
East
The
Group
only
A.
thing that lets Group C down is Trailblazers. They're trash.
True. But you never know with Portland, though. You never know with them. They could have a decent sort of season. Obviously, losing Anthony Simons, they have Drew Holiday, they have Dame Lillard potentially coming back very, very soon. Obviously, not this year, but the following year possibly.
Yeah, if it was the following year, then I would say Group C because of Dame Dollar as well, because he can pull a rabbit out of a hat. But yeah, actually, no, B could be. Don't actually, because Pelicans are better than the Trailblazers because of Zion and them, man.
Yeah, but the Pelicans are just the Pelicans. They don't like every single season. You know what to expect from the Pelicans. You don't know what to expect from New Orleans, bro. Every single season, they're always just like one. They have one really good game that they fool all of us, and then they go and stink out the whole season. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Zion Williamson.
depends how big Zion is by then, if he's eating or not.
Shit. You didn't need to do that, bro.
Well, that's the problem. If Zion's happy and hungry, then he doesn't play as well. But when he's fit, lean, he's a beast. He's like Shaq. You feed him too much, then he goes bad. But if you get him in the right weight like category where he's like looking lean and he's a monster, he can be dominant. But he's in the wrong place though. He's in New Orleans. The food down there's really good. So
Oh my god.
if I was him, I'd move to somewhere where food is bad, because then he'd be elite. Because then he wouldn't eat as much. So I think he should get himself out of the South.
Okay, I'm dead after that.
I'm just saying, it's the truth.
Oh my god. Well,
You've seen those photos of like Zion where his face gets bigger and bigger and bigger, because that's what he does. Just gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
I think Akevin's dead after that.
You didn't need to do that, bro. That was too much.
But that's his biggest issue. Listen, he's a pro athlete. He needs to be able to control his eating habits. Which he looks leaner recently, so hopefully he's done that.
No, but to be fair, his strength is he's one of the strongest players in the league. Even though he's that size, you know what I mean. He's still one of the.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but there's a scale. It's like with Embiid as well. When Embiid gets too big, he can't play. But
Simpson was Shaq's height, he'd be the best player in the league easily.
Yeah,
easily the best player in the league, grabbing all the boards, scoring all the buckets, and everything.
But him, Shaq, Embiid, they all have the same issues. If they eat too much, get too big, then they get injury prone.
And if you work hard as Jason Tatum, you might be on the right track.
Yeah, so he needs to get the right fitness coach in that.
I'm sorry, I can't follow up any of that.
So with that being said, I agree with A. Kevin. West Group B. I believe in Zion.
You finished me off wrongly. That was hilarious, bro. He came back from holiday like how many days ago? Like what, 4 days ago?
Yeah.
You chose violence. The moment you landed back down in London, man said, "I'm coming home with fucking violence, bro." Man went to Greece for weeks. He comes back home, and nah, I ain't the same king as I was, bro. I've come home with violence, bro.
No, I just told the truth. That's the thing. That's what I did.
That's fair.
That's all I did. Pelicans can be a good team with Zion. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like the Mizzy. I like their center Mizzy as well. I like him a lot. So
Oh God.
yeah. You convinced me. Group B. I'm gonna go West Group B.
Yeah, I think it's between East Group B and West Group B, to be honest with you. I think
my God.
and the West Group B. All right, let's do predictions. Obviously, we have 4 teams per side. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
The 5 teams in each group.
So East Group A, I've got Cavs coming out. I don't see anyone else coming out of the East, out of that group. I got the Cavs coming out of that group.
Yeah. Cavs will win that group.
I got in West Group A.
OKC.
OKC comes out easy. Actually, you never know, though, to be honest. They might not take the NBA Cup so seriously.
No, but they'll be winning games. That's the thing.
True,
It's regular season.
That is true. Yeah, I got the OKC. East Group B.
Celtics.
Celtics come out. West Group B. I'm gonna go Clippers. I'm gonna go Clippers. I think they might take this NBA Cup seriously. With the Lakers, with the Lakers, you're more like, we're gonna focus more on the regular season rather than the NBA Cup. We're not gonna do competition early on. Well, because the thing, like I said, fitness issues with the Lakers, the age, some players, uncertainty of some players. You know what I'm trying to say? I think this is gonna be a year for the Lakers. I don't know what's gonna happen to them. Either they're just gonna be on and off, or they're gonna be really, really bad. I don't know, man. I just don't see the Lakers having a good season this year. I'll be honest with you. It might just be like a dull season for them, and they'll scrape in the playoffs. Who knows? But yeah, I got the Clippers coming out of the West.
Yeah, I agree. Because the Clippers ain't gonna make it to the playoffs because they're gonna break down because they're all old and injury prone. So they might as well win the NBA Cup.
Seriously, yeah, I hear you.
That's the UNC team, innit? So by the time halfway season comes,
oh my God,
half of them are gonna be out. They're gonna be my back.
Nah, the Warriors are the UNC team. They're signing Al Horford. They're the real UNC team, bro. They got all their best players.
Wait.
Draymond Green's like
wait.
old. Steph 36, 37. Al Horford's 39. Jimmy Butler's like 35, 36.
Wait.
That's
Hold on.
team.
Hold on a second. I need to say something here. Hold on a second. Kane, last year you went from trust the process to capture the flag to Halliban. Now it's Zion needs to eat, and the Clippers are old and on my back.
They are. That's why they got to win the NBA Cup. They're not making it to the playoffs. By the time the playoffs comes, they go half the squad's gonna be like on the injury list.
Oh man. Nah, Justin. Justin's finished. Justin, I want to hear your predictions as well for Group A and Group B and Group C, bro.
Nah, I agree with all of you. I'm just moving on. I agree with all of you.
So you're saying Clippers come out of Group B in the West, Celtics come out of Group B in the East, Cavs come out of Group A in the East, and OKC come out of Group A in the East?
Yeah.
East
oh
Group
my God.
C, I got 2 teams coming out of it. I got the Knicks and the Bucks coming out of it. I got 2 teams. I got the Knicks and the Bucks.
I'm just gonna do the number 1 team because I don't know about the possible best ranking.
It's points differential too.
Yeah, possible. I don't know about the possible best or the extra team, but yeah, Knicks Group C.
I got Knicks and Bucks. Because don't forget you need to have like a wild card team. You need to have like a
Oh,
wild card team.
wildcard team for me is Pistons.
So you think Pistons, Cavs, Knicks,
Celtics, yeah. That's what I'm gonna go with for now.
Justin,
But could change. It could change based on injuries and that.
Justin, thoughts?
I agree with Mr. Halliban over there.
It's unfortunate Halliban got injured because then he would have actually won.
West Group C. Rockets, Nuggets, Warriors.
Oh, Rockets.
And Spurs.
Nope, Rockets.
Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have the Rockets and the Spurs come out of this group. I think the Nuggets missed out.
No, I got Rockets, Nuggets out of that. I think Nuggets are going to be the best of the rest in the West.
You think the Lakers gonna miss the knockout stages?
Yeah. They'll just miss it out to the Nuggets.
Have you guys heard of the stat? Darvin Ham has never lost an NBA Cup game, ever.
Who? What, the LA Lakers won?
What, he was once the LA Lakers head coach. He came from Milwaukee, went to LA, went back to Milwaukee as an assistant coach. He's
up.
He was in Milwaukee as an assistant coach to Mike Budenholzer.
Yeah.
And then he went to LA as a head coach for the Lakers, and he came back to Milwaukee as an assistant coach.
Okay.
Darvin Ham.
Yeah, Bucks to win it. Bucks or Clippers to win it all.
So you're saying Bucks and so you're gonna say Bucks and Knicks to come out instead of Detroit now, or you think Detroit, Celtics, Bucks, and Cavs?
I don't know. Bucks between Bucks and Pistons is just close. I don't know. That's going to be a difficult one. Second place teams is going to be a difficult one.
I think Darvin Ham loses. Actually, no. I think Bucks, Knicks, Celtics, and Cavs. That's my top four coming out of the East in terms.
You know what? No. I'm going to say Bucks start losing. So yeah, Pistons, baby. Detroit.
And West Group C.
Yeah, Rockets, Nuggets come out.
I got the Rockets and the Spurs. I'm gonna go for a shock. Justin.
I got Rockets.
Rockets.
Yep.
What's your wild card team though in the West? Because obviously you need to have like a one team.
Nuggets.
So you're saying Rockets and Nuggets?
Yep.
Okay. I think number 1 in Group B plays number 2 in Group C, or number 2 in terms of the wild card, and I think East comes out. I think somebody. I think Group A, number 1 in Group A plays number. Hold on a minute. I'm actually a bit confused here. I think it'll be Knicks and Cavs, Celtics and Bucks, first round, and then that's just my predictions for next season. We'll do NBA Cup predictions when the time gets close. Anything more you want to talk about in the off season before we close out? Obviously, you want to talk about other teams next season. Want to see how other teams are looking in terms of the playoffs and everything. Like in terms of next season, going into next season, which teams are you looking out for? Like in terms of like they've got a real chance. Because I said,
like, should we name 5 teams that we think are gonna be championship contenders?
How about let's do top 5 teams or top 3 teams from each conference? Or no, sorry. Top 4 teams from each conference. Like how you did with Augusti on your stream.
Oh, what, top 4 in East, top 4 in West? Okay, I'll start with let me look at the.
Big up to you, bro. Big up to you, bro. Augusti is not well. He'll be back soon, bro. He's not well. He'll be back on the weekend for the F1 if you want to tune in. Big up to you, man, bro. It's been a while, man. Hope you're well.
All right. Let me do East first. Actually, East will be Cavs, Knicks, Knicks,
Magic.
Cavs, Knicks, Pistons, Magic.
Justin.
Yep, I agree with King.
Cavs. Knicks. Magic. And the Boston. I'm still backing my boys. I still think we can make it into the top 4 teams to come out of the East. So I'm gonna put the Celtics in there still. People are writing us off. I ain't writing my own team off. I'm backing them all the way, as always.
I have
In
you
the West,
fifth or sixth. The
that's
Celtics.
that's fair. But I think we can be a top 4 seed still.
Yeah.
Depends on it depends.
Indiana are gonna drop.
Yeah,
The
Indiana
Bucks are gonna drop. You're gonna
uh,
drop. Yeah,
slightly.
that's.
I think we'll still be better than the Bucks, though. To be fair, because the Bucks, we don't know how they'll pan out.
Yeah.
And
But the Indiana and the Bucks will drop a lot, I think.
And it depends on Giannis if his hunger is still there in Milwaukee, because he's recently been upset with the Dame trade back to Portland.
Yeah. But you got a center, so it could work with him and Turner.
In the West, Justin, you can go first. West. Top 4 teams in the West. The first 2 are easy.
Oh
Should
yeah,
be easy.
Rockets and Thunder. Yeah, that's easy enough.
The next 2.
I don't even have a top 4. I only have top 2.
I do.
I'll go first in this one, to be fair.
All right. Go ahead.
I got OKC number 1. I still think they'll be up there. Got Houston number 2. Denver might still be in that mix. You can't write off Jokic. You just really can't write off Nikola Jokic and the way he plays basketball. Number 4, I've got the Clippers, and I'll tell you why. This is Kawhi's last chance, in my opinion, to really go for a championship with the Clippers. This is his real full last chance to go for it, and I think he might do. I think he might really go for it with the Clippers this year. Obviously, don't write off. Don't write off the Timberwolves, the Mavericks, because the Mavericks are still are a team that could be in that mix. But obviously, I wouldn't say a top 4 team. But I've got the Clippers in that mix because I think the Clippers might have one last chance. Is there any team that I'm missing out on that I think that I'm kind of writing off here?
Probably Lakers.
Is there a team that I'm missing out on?
Probably the Lakers. Yeah. You can never doubt Luka.
I've already said the Lakers this year might just be a weird year for them. It might be like an on and off year for them. I'm not saying
no, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. They've got a center.
I don't think they'll be bad, but I just don't think they'll be competing for a championship this year.
No, they will. They'll be competing for playoffs at least.
I don't think they'll be contenders. I don't think they'll be contenders this year.
I think they'll be competing for playoffs though.
I don't think they'll be top 4 though. I got the Clippers in top 4. Is there any team I'm missing out on aside from the Lakers that you said? Is there another team I'm missing out on? There's another one for sure.
Timberwolves, Grizzlies.
Grizzlies, nah.
That's it, really. That's really
might be Warriors. Are you gonna give the Warriors a chance? I mean, Jimmy Butler is
playing team.
Playing. How about Spurs?
Maybe, but playing, I think. West is very difficult for me
I
in
think
terms of
I think the Spurs finally make the top 8 this year. Not top 8 in terms of playing, but I think the Spurs are going to be in the playoffs by the
not
top 8.
playing Spurs. I think they take out the Kings off the top 10. I think they replace the Kings.
Okay, here's my top 4. OKC, Rockets, Denver, Timberwolves. That's my top
Nah,
4. I got Timberwolves in there because Timberwolves have a good squad.
they'll be the 6th, 7th, 8th pick. They'll be around that.
Mm, Clippers.
Clippers can be top 4. They can be.
Justin, you want to complete your next 2? I said Denver.
Nuggets and Clippers.
Okay, fair enough. Anything more you want to say before we close out?
I didn't say mine.
Oh yeah, sorry, my bad. We forgot. Sorry.
Number 1, Houston Rockets. Number 2, OKC
Did you-
Thunder.
Okay,
Number 3, Lakers in 5. What, they're in 3. And then number 4, I'm gonna go Dallas Mavericks.
wait, so you're saying OKC number 1, Houston number 2,
No, Houston number 1, OKC number 2.
Houston number 1.
Yeah, Houston number 1.
I
I
think
think KD is a big difference to winning.
that's a good shout. I can't lie.
I think they'll both be 60 wins teams, but I just think it will just
Yeah,
be
that's
Houston
fair.
instead of OKC.
That's
And I
fair.
think OKC are going to be very smart in the fact that they realized they were tired towards the end of the playoffs, so they're going to try and towards the end
You
not go
expect
for
them
the
to be in the finals.
yeah. So
Yeah.
they'll win less just because they're going to focus on the playoffs.
Right.
But Houston are still very, impulsive with that. And then third will be Lakers, Luca Magic, and then fourth Dallas.
Okay. Do you think
I
this
think
is LeBron?
they have a good one.
Do you think this is LeBron's last year in the NBA? I don't think so.
No,
think so.
because I think he wants to play with his other son.
True. I was thinking the same as well. Bryce. Justin, you think this is his last year in the NBA? LeBron?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. He can go bye-bye in the retirement home and wait for Halle Band to join him. No, I'm kidding. I know Halle Band's not going to join him for another 20 years, but
I would say 20 years, at least 15 years plus.
no, he can wait for Joel Embiid to come join him in the retirement home.
Oh, wow. Bless you, bro.
Bless me, pardon me.
Okay, I think this is the time where we let Kane just rest up and relax.
Oh, I want to swap out Dallas because Kyrie's gonna be out for time, so I'll put the Clippers.
Nah, I think he'll be back. Don't forget they have AD as well, and then they have.
I don't care, man. They need a point guard there. Like without Kyrie, they ain't winning as many matches, so they're not gonna be finishing fourth. They'll be playing. So
Jesus, Kane.
So I'll put the Clippers in fourth instead of them. Kyrie's a big miss, He's a guy that can unlock defenses. Got an assist.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Jesus, like, damn, bro, you man.
Man said AD. No, full well he's gonna break down half the games.
Okay.
That's another man that's gonna say, my back.
Okay, I'm done.
This show is full of jokes, man. And honestly, I can't wait for the F1 show. I really can't wait for the F1 show already.
Oh my god.
I can't. Actually, no, I lie. I can't wait for the opening day show already because we were gonna do that before the NBA show. Sorry, we're gonna do that before the NBA season starts, which will be a day before, as always. Like me and King did last year, was a day before the Celtics versus It was before the Celtics versus Knicks game. It was the opening night ceremony. So we're gonna do that same time as usual, depending on obviously what other shows we have. But yeah, I mean, 2 months away. I think if we have like a big NBA news, we shall come back and update you. This is gonna be like a once in a couple weeks thing. Obviously, Justin, I would like to bring you on for maybe the NFL show. If we do an NFL show in a couple weeks, if you like to come on for the NFL show. And King, I'll bring you on as well because since your Eagles are the champions, I'll definitely bring you on for that one as well. But yeah, guys, like I said, make sure you guys on your way out slap the likes. Let's get a 15 likes if you haven't done so already. Let's also get to 410 subs. We're literally 4 subs away, guys. Keep subbing to the channel and keep liking the video. King's link is in the title. I did my bad. I did forget to add it, and I will do that right now. Make sure you guys go sub to King's channel. He's getting ever so closer to 100 subs, guys. Come on, keep supporting him. Let's get him there, and let's get him to a new milestone, guys. Let's keep going. But King, let him know where you can find you. Let him know where you're coming up on your channel, bro. Big up to you for coming on, man. It's been a while, man. Thank you so much for obviously, taking the time off your. I mean, I know you haven't been feeling too well, and I appreciate you, man, for coming on the show.
All good anytime. Um, uh, African King Academy. I got a show later with Rasta on his channel, right? On Rasta Stocks. Obviously, I've got the my channel. Gonna try and do some watch alongs over the weekend for the football Chelsea, West Ham Chelsea on Friday. So gonna do that. Gonna do the Formula One show on here. What else? What else? Oh yeah. Not Kick, but Rumble. Authentic world analysis for any kind of political stuff. Obviously, we've got shows with Gusty on that. And yeah, I'm just excited for more things to come up.
Yeah.
And on this channel whenever I'm needed. And I'm hoping for an NFL show. NFL's gonna be starting soon.
Yeah, preseason's currently going on right now. The Patriots play in like 5 hours. I think we play in like 5 hours. So listen, I'd like to watch that, but obviously sleep is important.
Yeah.
Justin, appreciate you coming on the channel, bro, and I'll definitely see you in a couple weeks, man. Big up to you, bro, for and thank you for taking the time out of your day, man, for hopping on the show, man. It's been a good show, guys. It's really been a good show, full of jokes, off-season rumors, off-season talk, fixtures, and everything. But yeah, appreciate you, bro.
Wow.
And let me know what shows you got coming up and on other channels as well, please.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, I got nothing.
No shows with Unger and like that.
No. That's only when the Cavs play the Celtics.
Fair enough.
Hey, Kane. Hold on before we go. Hold on 1 second before we go. I know we're wrapping up on the NBA show, but
that's cool. No
Kane,
worries, bro.
what are your thoughts on WWE going to ESPN?
Oh, for the American fans, I think it's disgusting. It's too much money. I'm gonna lie to you. They are shagging you, man. You gotta pay for Netflix, then you gotta pay for cable TV to watch SmackDown and NXT, and then you gotta pay extra to watch pay-per-view. Yeah, no, man. Get a VPN. Get a VPN for cheaper.
Justin.
I know. I kind of walked myself into that one.
Look at this guy right here next to me. Look at him right next to me, bro. He is.
Yeah.
He's full of jokes, bro.
Yeah, WWE is taking the piss with American fans. They need to get VPNs and watch all the stuff on Netflix.
I actually have subscriptions to ESPN and Netflix. So it doesn't really bug me at all. So.
Yeah, but for other fans that don't watch other sports, that's a lot of money to pay for a pay-per-view. Because it used to be like $9.99. WWE Network used to be able to get all of that for 10.
And then it went to Peacock, and now it's going to ESPN.
Yeah, it's just too much money. It also stops people from wanting to watch the show because you're paying too much. People don't have money like that.
Oh, I walked myself into that one as soon as I asked, like, "Oh, WWE is WWE for the American fans are full of shit."
Yeah, they are. It is a shame because there's places where you can just watch everything on NX on Netflix. So, and Netflix is what, like £12 a month or 12 or €15,
Something like that.
$15.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Uh,
get a
all right.
VPN like cheap, and then go to some European place or place where they have it all on Netflix, and then you can watch everything on Netflix.
All right,
Make it
Jacob.
easier for yourself.
I'll let you take over now.
No, no,
Oh,
no.
oh, oh! Actually, speaking of NFL, Cleveland Browns, you are a terrible organization. I don't know why you're doing Shadow Sanders like that. Man out here playing bums ahead of him in the quarterback. No wonder the Browns don't win anything. You're bums. Anyway, that's what I had to say. I had to get that off my chest.
That's fair. That's fair.
Oh,
Listen, bro, I'm all ears for slander, bro. I'm all ears for slander.
oh my God, that's
But anyways,
great.
Yeah.
guys, let's share some full of jokes. Slap the likes. Let's get to 410 subs, people, if you haven't done so already. And guys, leave your comments in the chat. Leave your comments down below. I will get to your comments after the show. But big up to you guys. Take care. We're out. Take care. Like, share, subscribe. Go Celtics. Peace.